Today's video is about a super cheap PC for just over 65 euro that you can build yourself and that can play those games like Fortnite or PUBG. So while the build is running in the background, I'll go ahead and give you some information about the PC parts we're using today. For the mainboard, CPU and RAM that I got in a bundle for just 25 euro, you can go with whatever you find at around that price point that has, let's say, an i5 or a Phantom 6 core processor, as well as 8 gigs of RAM. And the Phantom combo is what is running in this PC. The graphics card I picked up for just 25 euro is an R9 270X with 2 gigs of DDR5 RAM. It needs a single 6-pin connector, and thus I may be able to get a decent overclock too. The last part though is the case, PSU and hard drive, which I got together for just 30 euros used locally, and while it's not the best, it certainly is an okay case. The hard drive has a capacity of 500 gigabytes, and so will be enough for some games. Coming to the power supply, there were some regards I had with the connectors, as there is none for a graphics card, but with this PC being relatively power efficient, or better said, not needing too much power, I'll use an adapter that I picked up for 2 euro from Amazon. So now that everything is built and working, let's get on with some benchmarks, starting today with the Cinebench R15. The processor did get a really good score of 449 points, and with this score it is even better than, for instance, an i5 2400. In the 3D Mark Skydiver test, the results were good to say the least. With a total score of 15,072 points, this PC is almost 2.5 times better than the Destiny 2 PC we've looked at 2 weeks ago. And not only did the processor perform better in the test, the graphics card had almost 3 times the performance of the GT 730 back then. Coming into some games, I decided to test this PC mostly in Battle Royale games. And so of course I had to test Fortnite. With a total average of 85 frames per second, the game ran pretty smoothly at 1080p low settings with the viewing distance set to high. I also added some numbers for the times when you jump off the bus or enter the lobby, where the frames did get low sometimes, and especially with all the player models loading in at once at the beginning on the starter island, I encountered some stuttering. But all in all, it was a very playable experience. Coming to a game I do enjoy playing myself is the Cycle, a Battle Royale where you have to collect resources and fulfill trading deals with your bosses. And it did run very good with a mix of mid and low settings. The average stayed at just over 84 frames per second, and there was no stuttering or frame drops whatsoever. Now lastly, coming to PUBG, the Battle Royale itself, I was just hoping that the PC would run the game at 30 frames on average, but the reality was far better than expected. With very low settings and a 100% render resolution, which could still drop for better performance, the game ran absolutely fine with 50 frames on average, and even while driving fast with the car and logging in new parts of the map very fast, I did not encounter stuttering, and I had a good time playing PUBG on a PC like this. Now, in the end, this PC certainly is not for everyone. It can get loud when playing games, although a proper cleanup of the parts did make it better. Some people just want a PC to be dead silent, also the aesthetics were not the best. But now for the conclusion. For 65 euro, which especially for younger people by the age of 10 or so is still very affordable, you have a very good PC for money and you will be able to play basically every game you'd like to, at least on those settings. So if you liked this video, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, you might consider subscribing or liking the video. That's it for me. Bye.